wo bia wotimi send sika ekomo wabusua ewo my Ghana mu ewo abra wonti ahwe eye tap tap na mom kai say obe yusu promo code ewo screen you see e di so na wo benya £5 on top, €5 on top. Sika, what do you come out ebusia? Ewo oh my Ghana, ma mene papa, any budget dodo, sata aba.
Kelvyn boy and the Stone boy. They are all boys though, but I don't know why the boys are fighting. Maybe Tilly Nipa knows why. I will be asking her whether she knows why they are fighting. But then we have also seen a video of the guy who attacked Kelvyn boy, telling us why he attacked Kelvyn boy and matters arising. Have you also read that post from Samini? Yeah, Samini was addressing an issue, but then he came across like someone who was writing a song with so many rhymes and other stuff like that. We'll be talking about that and many more here with Tilly Nipa on celebritypost.com as part of Showbiz Daily live on Samiflex TV, streaming live on Facebook. And I also want to tell you that your friends, they need this content as part of their evening routine. So share with them that every evening from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Samiflex and my people will sit down to discuss Ghana's showbiz for you around the world. Once again, my name is Samiflex. Welcome to the Tuesday's edition. Thanks to Digital Rasta Currency, to Richie Flex, Yaola PG, in Team Chemor, Nana Regan, and MC Berima. The whole Flex crew, everyone is highly represented here on the show. Tilly Nipa is my sidekick. Unfortunately for her, yesterday when I announced at the final part of the show that Samiflex TV, we've signed a clothing deal for 2 years with Koyak Clothing, Tilly was not here, so she wasn't part of the deal. Tilly, what called here?
Oh, Makumate.
I don't Makumate.
I'm not part of it, like how? Okay, maybe Labuda.
Samiflex TV for now, a brand TV. Your friend Koyak Fashion.
Okay.
Or say or share Juma year for send your bridge for air share programs now. A free then Ecosi 2022. Or Pamontara Maesa. I never Guanzu.
Hey,
here is your idea, Richie Flex. I did it.
It's a show no Hana.
I'm not person greedy.
Oh no, Labuda, I'm sorted. Hey, and then Labuda, we will not feel honey.
I said, did you person greedy?
Oh no, actually, I'm excited.
The rate at which you are expressing your greed this evening, it is beyond sentient imagination.
No, actually, I'm very excited for you and the whole team as well. I mean, it's very difficult for people to actually know that there's actually a full team behind making what is happening here happen. So for somebody to be willing to involve all of them, I think that's something worth applauding.
And so far, he's delivered the first consignment. Almost everyone had his share. Nana Regan, Richie Flex, Lapiji, and my man Currency.
Oh, that's nice.
Everyone is sorted. And this is actually my first outing
and it's nice.
In a Koyak fashion.
Wow, it's very nice. I must say congratulations and all that. And
so today I decided to do some combination.
Oh yeah.
Currency gave me my shoe, yeah, like a brown.
Yeah.
And my boxer short is yellow. My boxer short is yellow just to match the yellow hair. Oh, if you want to see it, I don't mind.
No, I don't want to see it.
Oh, you can ask for it.
No. No, I don't want to see it. But congratulations.
Thank you. And of course, to the whole team, congrats to us. And to Koyak Fashion as well for seeing the good we are doing for society and for the entertainment industry as a whole. And he's saying that Samiflex, you and your team, you guys are doing well. Now the good thing is that if you want this, whether you are in Ghana or you are outside Ghana, Koyak Fashion is ready to deliver for you. He has a deal with DHL. So if you are living outside Ghana and you want him to deliver for you, all he needs is maybe a photograph of you, a full photograph of you, or maybe if you have your measurements, you can just send your measurement to Koyak Fashion and they will sew something beautiful for you, deliver via DHL. It will get to you in whichever country you find yourself. But then if you are in Ghana, He tells me delivery is even free if you're in Ghana. So what are you waiting for? Call Koyak Fashion on 0242557715. That is 0242557715. They are located at Teshi Mobile here in Accra, and they are also available on Instagram as Koyak_fashion_GH, on Facebook Koyak_fashion_Ghana as well. They are ready to do this for you, so why don't you join them? You can also be looking good like I am looking here this evening. Same way, still with energy, still with more power, thanks to Manil Foods. Manil Foods, they are giving us more. Even this week, Manil Foods decided, okay, not Manil Foods, I wouldn't say it's Manil Foods. Manil Foods, they are still keeping to their pastries, their small chops, their drinkeries, and more. So bolo, pineapple, asana, and that is what we are still enjoying here at Summit Flex TV. So if you also want some orders for a special occasion, they are ready to do more for you. Now, Manil Food is actually into so many things, jollof, all the favorite food that you can think of. Manil Foods is ready to do that for you. Talk to them on 0249-970-595. 0249-970-595. They are located in Tema at Mexico School. I just said a Shell filling station in Tema Community 2. Now, one organization attached to Manil Foods called Dream Crew decided to throw a party for us this week. So in the office, can you see the box there?
Yeah.
More parties, but don't mention it. Else people rush to the office. And thanks to Man Life for Real, he also brought something very nice on the table. We'll see to that later. And finally, let me say thanks to Tap Send. Tap Send is a money transfer app. Get it on your phone if you are living in Europe and send money via Tap Send. You are going to get some £5 or €5 as a cool dash if you do the Tap Send and you use the promo code called SammyFlex. Use the SammyFlex promo code and you're good to go. So those in the UK, Italy, Germany, France, Belgium, Netherlands, and Spain, please send your monies to Mali, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Guinea in Africa, and you get to enjoy more. Time for CelebrityPost.com. Tilly Ekuenipa has so much for us this evening. Tilly, story number one, straight to business.
Yes, we're going straight to Bulldog.
Oh, yes. My own Lawrence Nana Asiama Hansen.
Yes, Bulldog.
What about him?
Bulldog in an interview says that if his child, his daughter, 18-year-old daughter, she'll come to him that she wants to go into prostitution, he has no problem. All he's going to advise her to do is to make sure she goes for the high class ones, the ones that go to Santorini and sleep with the sheikhs and the big men. Yes.
Bulldog has a daughter too.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, Bulldog has a daughter. One beautiful daughter like that. I hear now they are living in Germany with the mother. So Bulldog is saying if the daughter clocks 18 years,
if he has a daughter that is 18 years and above,
yes,
and comes to him one day and said that, Daddy, I want to do prostitution, he won't say stop or no. He will just say then aim higher. Go for the sheikhs, the presidents.
Are you sure Bulldog said this?
Yes, travel to Santorini, go to Bora Bora.
Bulldog said this?
Yes, and then if the son comes that he wants to be a thief, be the best thief you can ever be.
Tilly, but what do you say about Bulldog kind of saying?
I think he's made sense in so many ways.
Okay.
He's not endorsing. Let me say it for.
Okay, so he's not endorsing.
He's not endorsing. He was just citing an example, and that is the example he used.
Okay.
And I think we shouldn't take what he said on face value, just prostitution. No. What's the subtext of what he was trying to say? What the message he was trying to carry along? First of all, Bulldog is trying to tell you that whatever you do in life, aim high. Whatever.
Go to the top.
Go to the top. If your mind abeba, but yeah, simple as it.
Doesn't abeba. Continue.
Secondly, anything that you want to do in life, make sure you are the best in it. You are the best. Presenting Albania, make sure when we are listing the top 5, you are part.
There.
If it is prostitution too that you want to be, then
go to the top.
Make sure that you are at the top. Next thing, I think what I pick from something like that is place value on yourself as a person. Place value on whatever you do, because that's the only way. The value you put on you is how people will purchase you.
That's true.
As a person.
That's very true.
Yes. So if you want to be the circle kind of prostitute, you get the 1 cedi boys coming to free, even the 1 cedi. But if you want the Sheikh, Santorini, Bora Bora, kind of prostitution, you go for it. That depends on the price you put on it. And then I think moving from there,
you be meaning so kaya. I say yawa boy now pa. Yawa boy now pa yeah Jasudo. Okay, say mole boy now pa. Mole boy now pa. I been a bulldog. Say what's so bad you see now say mole now ba there.
Yes.
And two days only bulldog ya people.
Oh, in so many ways, but I think at a point we'll part ways. Yes, and I think so. Another thing that I deduced from what he was saying was parents and their children not agreeing on so many things. Most children, as he said, before they come and put something before you as a parent, no probably or my dada, and now or more and now it's something they hope like they want to do. They want to do by all means. So to him, I think what he's hinting on is communication. Trying to understand each other, trying to understand your children. No say, if you want to communicate with them or you want them to understand your point of view, first of all, you have to make sure that you know that you are talking to an 18-year-old girl who probably hasn't been through the place you've been through. So once on the last number 2, and you know the first goal is no, man, say. Once the door shuts, you. So why then don't you guide the person? Give them the person the pros and the cons. Prostitution, say in a bit my or say in a bit, and I says too loud, so obey ya. And you're aiming high. Now say I really more I wouldn't say Memma Crona and Memma Crona on your modern or bet me afford a tablet that can sustain you. But obey now load the idea who say I really cast when you're the next day now because those kind of boys they can't afford that kind of medicine for you.
I see. Alright. That is a good point there by Tilly Epianipa. And I'm also happy the fact that Bulldog qualified whatever submission he put out there with 18 years.
Yes.
I can't say or banner the 18 years now, or do 18 at that time, send your kind, whatever he or she wants to do, ultimately stop it. The only thing you can do is to sit him or head down. Yes. And also befa and on fan
Exactly.
I'm sure that is what he meant.
Yeah.
And again, the fact that whatever you are doing, stay on top. We can also add it. Now let me read some few comments before Tilly takes us to some other exciting topics I know you guys are all waiting for. Shatayara says, truth dear, I agree with Bulldog. That is why I keep hope. I keep hyping in this liquid. Hey, Shatayara never for the old one. Who else is here? Richie Rich says, Bulldog is actually a signboard with negative direction. Good illustration by him, but bad scenario. Is prostitution and theft the only scenarios you can give to the youth on social media? Well, Rebel Ashley says, some of them do too, but strictly under secrecy. It is dangerous for any ashawo to come in public to say it though. Okay? Binoni Coffee Blaze says, Bulldog comment makes so much sense. If you put aside cultural values, it means whatever you want to do it well, and that is so simple. Okay. Trinity K Odro says Bulldog just wants to trend every week with unnecessary comments. He always pollutes, excuse my comments, senseless stuff he calls it. Bahiman and Akosia has given a thumbs up to Bulldog. Emmanuel Samoa says, is Bulldog alright? Yeah, man is very, very alright. That is what I know about my man. Juanita, Abina Success. I hope yours is Juanita because some people say Juanita, others say Juanita. Whether Juanita or Juanita, Abina Success says, Bulldog. Nila Teokunka says, Tilly is the queen of Kokonsan indeed. Okay, Tilly, let's move on to the next business of the day.
Yes, because of what happened yesterday, those of us who watched the show remember that there was an attack on Kelvyn Boy at a program in Ashaman.
Yeah.
Now, because of so many things that have been happening over the time because of this thing, Samini, who indirectly is the grandfather of Kelvyn Boy in the music industry, has spoken about the matter and he has written a long thesis.
I have read it.
I
have read it and I love the way he wrote the whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah, bringing in some style, bringing in some rhymes.
Exactly. Trying to bring faith, unity, oneness amongst them because obviously Omona or birthday Stone Boy. It's a Stone Boy or birthday Kelvyn Boy. Indirectly, you know, a link to all of them. And the post, it was very emotional. It was very educative. It was informing, and it was all other things that Samini is known for.
Oh, I see. Now, before you even give me details of the post, I hear there is a video of a guy, the attacker, who is saying emphatically that this was or that was the reason why he decided to do what he did.
Yes, there is a video.
What was that? What was that?
Oh, then we can swap. Let's swap. Okay, so a video has surfaced on social media, or I sniffed for a video on social media where this gentleman, today, you could see that it was something he shot today. He was being asked why he did that. And according to him, Kelvyn Boy some time ago said that Obeba Ashama Abaye show there. Nanka Obeko baby a give to one city. So then he feels that why do you now come to Ashama? You don't spit and take it back. Why now do you come to Ashama? Then your person trying to say no omu yesi nipa. I go Ashama, Hana Sobel do one city just say on back Ashama to the world. Then it has all to mean.
So you think this motivated the attack on?
Yes, that was his only reason for attacking. There's actually a video that I want us to watch. What he said.
Okay, this is very, very serious. Branton Oko attacking Kelvyn Boy. No, I'm a reason from Tia Oko attacking Kelvyn Boy. Now Tilly has the video, and I'm sure after that Tilly be some my video now. Branton no, a share ya no who or Carson into your attacking Kelvyn Boy. Unfortunately, I'm in that video. Now I'm not happy about it. I'm very not happy about it because I'm in that video. I'm not too cool about it. But then yes, Branton no. Now in case more. There or attacking Kelvyn Boy and you know the person but you're not too sure, you cannot pinpoint to who did that. Let's watch this video, you will understand it later.
You know, go see us and you know, go short there, they can't do it. More than
why, what you do? You do what?
You say, oh, say, your Kasabi or I and cow, only part and yes, I would tune to see another one of you. Or see. Ashama ye kron kro obobo program na nka obedo akwede obeko obi omo program no mbeti atu anu 1 cd and what you here na nka obo ashama to the world na nka obeko no matu atu anu 1 cd na wa atu anu 1 cd na wa ba indra wa ba se wa be program ama Samsung for ashama na ya finish program nko so about that na nka man say program me ma already say police for soldiers for mbe family ebe twimra be come ni mukasa be menye John meni mukasa oba ahimfufo be no ahu om
maga didi o echi na metu kwan yo
nkofo mo street so mo soldiers no why no ahu on board time for nyanyami.
Okay, so we guessed right, and those who also identified him got it right. And right now, the more intimate who your choir attack, ABC away. Now the video is clear, and we're confirming say really and truly the yes or but then there's another video we need to watch.
The video he saw Anna Kelvyn Boy about 1 CD ABCD case, and when it was an interview with you as I from Ruby, I think it was after a free beam camp on manifest. Yes, and I will be saying so we performing at Ashama to the world now, and I'm way beyond my and no one na power ako bring no Ashama
ti de da no mo dia show tinsa ako mafia no
ti pacha mo he video no Mr. Bafi Chawo
Kelvyn Boy featuring Sammy Flex on the side of 1FM part 1 and 2. Okay, so let's watch this video and Tilly will still give us more.
Enti ye hu Ashama me time bema
obetimi afa
show ne cancel dia.
Okay,
but me show 7 CD kwa me kwakobo. Self fans near 7.
Etunya 30 etunya show na 7 CD
cry me kwakobo.
Obakobo. 7 CD dey say boss bet me tu amount.
Na me kin. What is it?
Enti jai 70 na beje o boss.
Because 7 CD 7 fans na o cry no be make impact more.
Wow. It's way the attacking now.
We are pena. Kelvyn Boy kind 10 yakotwa
how do you see all these things? Okay,
so Kelvyn Boy say Obekwa Ashama to the world there, Kobo show. Na say nipa 7 na somebody dey 11 cedi kra 7 cedis Obekwa. That thing me I interpret it in 2 ways. Okay, say maybe Stoneboy Kobo show be say nipa 7 pe bi na go ho I say eti no na won say ehana all catch Stoneboy say eti as in catch nipa 7 kra na mebo. What I say?
There is another information too. I remember say a brand of free dim nation. Some of the fans started writing on social media say all the following are Kelvyn boy when you know me a dim nation fans. And to say I was free dim nation, I can't fan 7.
It's not that say nipa 7 cry.
And this time you knew na which one he was referring to.
But you see, that comes to my next point.
Okay.
I think for this part, in a way, I agree with Kelvyn boy because it's not about me my theater production. Like so many years of my life. Stage production. And it's not about the quantity of the people in the crowd. Yes, they contribute to the hype. But it's about the quality of people in the crowd. There are some crowd you go, you know you are not safe, you can't perform your best. How many artists have been on stages that people have thrown things at them? People mount stage knowing that this stage I'm not safe on it. So if that 7 loyal fans, you know, and that he thinks say you'll be safe enough to perform in front of them, I think that point it was clear enough. And what happened yesterday corroborated that thing.
Yes.
So small place in Punomunya chance for you saying Ashama to the world stage. Do you think he would have been safe?
I think this point is also a good point. So at that time, more tension, very
high. Sure, I did that the way I do now, and see that time, then it means say he has a point saying that if it's that 7 loyal people that they say he has now, and you'll be safe enough to perform his best to them, I think it was a perfect thing to have said. Now, because he's not safe at Ashama. Obviously, he's not safe. What you say? And I think that your and no reaction any brow, but my problem is, how is it that Electroland hasn't taken any action?
Why do you also think that Electroland has not taken action? Why do you think
First of all, I think they just don't want to set the wrong precedence with the people of Ashama. Because already there's this idea that Ashama 4 is Ashama 4 is say. And I think one of what they, if they haven't, I'm just assuming for them, I'm not sure that's what they think. I'm just assuming why they might have not reported the case. It could be that like as a Okotina area for now, area for now, obviously they don't, these are people whom they hope to come to the shop to patronize for them to make money. One person who has been representing that neighborhood has been Stoneboy. So if Stoneboy has been disrespected by somebody and they have come to the shop, albeit what they did wasn't right, if they say that you are coming against somebody who is defending their champion, then it means that you are at war with the people you are coming to serve. So then that might be the only reason they wouldn't want to take action. Or they might just feel that if we take the action, it might exacerbate the issue. They might come. But
I also want to believe they will take action.
Yes.
The law grinds slowly, like some people say.
Yes, that's true.
So maybe they are still trying to find him, because in the video, if you heard, someone said that King or so it could even be that guy has vamoose.
Yeah, and then he was saying that now police women Kasa. That also makes me wonder. So, are there people above the law in Ghana?
No one is above the law.
Okay.
Let me tell you something about Ghana police, and this I've been sharing on so many platforms, that if Ghana police has a case with you and they say they won't mind you, you can even go and shit in front of their office, they won't mind you. But if they say they will mind you, enter your own elus, they will come and find you. I'm just using those examples for you to know that me, the Ghana police, have experienced them over my 40 years of living. If they have the case with you and they say you will mind you, if they say they will mind you, like I said, in front of the office, just go and shit there. They won't mind you. But if they will mind you, Ghana police, don't joke with them.
Yeah.
They are very efficient, but I don't know why the onlooking is too much.
And that makes me also wonder, hasn't Kelvyn boy taken any action to that effect? At the NEC and on the first police station in Twitter now.
Me, I think it is not Kelvyn Boy to report this case.
Yes, it's not because
This
first
whole
of
thing,
all,
I think it's not Kelvyn Boy to report this
I
case.
agree because first of all, he went there for a purpose.
Yes.
He was invited by people who should have known the history between Kelvyn Boy and the people there.
If there is anybody to report this case and follow it up, it should be Electroland, not Kelvyn Boy.
Yes, because they were not able to grant his safety.
Yes.
If there's somebody that even Kelvyn Boy wants to take action against, it should be them. Because I was sitting at my somewhere, you told me to come. So what measures were put in place to ensure my safety coming there?
Exactly. Now, Tilly, get ready to read the Samini post on Facebook. But while she is getting the post for us, let me read some of your comments before we run to our COVID challenge. Remember, Sammy Flex TV, we've given some young and upcoming artists the chance to showcase their works, especially those who have put out works on COVID. Now, information is that one of my favorite groups based in Belgium, Menace GH, they also have a song on COVID. So when it is time for us to listen to their song, they will find a way to come to Ghana, whether they like it or not. They have to fly to Ghana for us to look at their song as well. And this one says, Usha Frimpon Moses, Sammy Flex, to be honest, nobody knows Kelvyn Boy. I was with him in same band. The boy doesn't respect. We that we know him personally, let's be very careful with things we say on social media. Binoni Coffee Blade DKB says, Brasami, if my memory serves me right, that lawless thug or bodyguard called Nyame once sent you a threatening message during an interview with Kelvyn Boy. I don't know about that. There is another boy who did that, not this particular guy. He was called Sammy also. Now, Shatara said, Kwakes himself no get it easy at Wonder Boy album show at Fantasy Dome as he chopped bottle on stage so many times. Trinity K. Odro says, Kelvyn Boy was wrong that time for saying that, but the guy who attacked him is also wrong big time. He needs to be arrested as soon as possible or he is above the law. Just asking though, no one is above the law. Erasmus Ajay says, hey, this guy has him, I'm sure he's talking about the guy who was bragging that nobody can touch him and he's ready to defend himself anywhere he goes. Rebel actually says, the guy no correct, bruh. How do you use this interview as a reason to attack an artist and still have the guts to say you are already for the cops? You know how to talk. Really? Are you ready for that? Brasami, see, what I always tell you about social media and where it can lead an artist. So artists, especially the upcoming ones, should be careful of what they say on the social media platform. When they get an opportunity, everyone thinks and analyze what they hear or see them differently as well. And Don KJ says, Tilly is right, Brasami. Now, Samini's letter before Tilly exits the stage.
Yes, so Samini in a post says, I like black and white because it's timeless. It speaks volumes in its absolute calmness. As we try to perfect the divinity of oneness, let no iota of negativity, though they will arise, distort the flow of greatness. Great things have come, but even greater things are yet to come. Take no delight in violence. Rejoice not when your worst enemy is in crisis, because life is one cycle, and what goes around comes around. When one finger points at the bad guy, the rest of the four points at the pointer. Woe unto the pointer if he goes around the point of circles only to miss it. Oh, what a joy it will be to see all family members in one harmony. A Stone Boy is and will always be my family, and that automatically makes Kelvyn Boy my blood.
That's
so
true.
Put yourself in my shoes at this point in time and tell me what to do. I don't condone disrespect to the elderly or pace setters, no matter the situation. It's because it's one truth to never bite the finger that feeds you. One may ask, so what if the finger chokes you? Quickly free yourself, but to try and bite, because it's a rule to not bite, but not to try and bite, because it's a rule not to bite no matter what. Yes, it's difficult, but once bitten, continue. Long story short, let's come together one last time and have a sit down away from social media, so you can amicably cut ties on a good and blessed note. Then and only when will we have some peace in this household. My bro, yo, Assemble and Cranny, Kelvyn, please don't say anything again. One God, you know how the thing they go at the back. Say no more. on this topic, because at the end of the day, a son will always be a son. Let the music play.
Let the music play. And that was a great piece of advice from Samini. On this note, we are going to wrap up today's edition of CelebrityPost.com. And Samini, I did not try but until you understand the wedding, you wouldn't get it.
Yeah, but I think
even made reference to how he and Stonebwoy at a point in time, how it looked like.
Yes.
And now.
Yes.
And that particular piece was a well-written piece.
Yes. But
very well thought out.
Yeah, I think one thing I am taking home is let's do it off social media.
Okay.
It's as simple as ABC. Off social media. I think fans, people who don't know the details